I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, you say it's true. Connect like me. And life is you and true.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to SoCal Exploring. Today, I'm bringing you another Q&A. Now, a couple weeks ago, I asked fans on YouTube and on Instagram to ask me questions, and I'll answer them here on camera, and they'll have a chance to be featured. Well, I'm sorry that it's delayed, but it's finally here. I'm going to be answering your guys' questions that you asked me a week or so ago. And there's tons of great questions that you guys asked me, so with that being said, let's hop right into them. Before I start the video though, as I say in every video, make sure to check us out on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram, at SoCal Exploring on Twitter, and click that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this related to HHN, Jurassic World, SeaWorld, Legoland, Disneyland, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you want to see more, and visit our website www.socalexploring.com for all our blogs about the latest theme park announcements and haunt attraction update. Now I'm going to start with the YouTube ones first, and then I'll move on to the Instagram ones. And I'm sorry if your question doesn't get featured on the video, but there are many opportunities. Like I said, keep up to date with social media and such, and you'll have a chance to be featured in another one. Thanos Hazi Demetrio says, do you think the rumors about killer clowns and Ghostbusters maze are true or not? Do you think we'll get them? Now, I've touched up a little bit on this on my Instagram. I don't think that Ghostbusters is a very good prediction. They have been talking about doing Ghostbusters for a while now, though. I'm sure Murdy's been talking about it. Killer Clowns, obviously, there's nothing that I need to really talk about that. I think that's coming no matter what. If you've kept up to date with my construction updates, I've done more into that, and I've done an actual full video on it. But as far as Ghostbusters go, it's kind of a throw for me. It's kind of a 50-50. I feel like if Ghostbusters come, it's going to be one of those ones that they really didn't expect to come this year, meaning Murdy and Universal Creative, but they are bringing it, and I think that it'd be a cool maze. I think it'd be great. Unfortunately though, like, I don't think it'd be that scary. As we've seen with This Is the End 3D, when they did that a couple years back, it wasn't that scary, it wasn't that great of a maze, and Ghostbusters is obviously more of a comedical movie, so for them to make it scary would be a tough challenge. I know Murdy can do it, but I don't think it'd be the greatest fit. I think it'd be cool though. Nonetheless, I wouldn't hate on it or anything, but I think it'd be cool. I just don't think it'd be as scary. Fabiola Barthis, and sorry that I'm butchering these names, guys. Why do you think we don't have a date for Jurassic World this late in? And how packed do you think Universal Studios Hollywood will be when Jurassic World opens? Now, this is a great question because lots of people are wondering why Jurassic World the ride is actually delayed. And I did talk to my good friend Ken from Theme Park Access. He actually works at Universal. He told me that there was a hole punched in one of the boats while they were testing it by the separate company that's helping out with the motion parallax technology that's in the first Mosasaurus scene. They actually punched a hole through the bottom of the boat when they were like trying to make that movement of the Mosasaurus hitting the screen. So that set them back a little bit. Obviously, they need to figure that out. That's a big thing. I mean, you don't want a hole being punched through you while you're riding the ride. So that was a big thing. Also, the rain, it caused it a lot to be delayed in January and February, and actually it just barely ended. So the rain played a huge factor in construction, as it does in any construction of any theme park ride or land or any of that. That's why there's another reason that it's been delayed right there with the rain and just other factors like that. They are using a lot of technology that most theme parks wouldn't use, so it takes a while for them to get used to it. Obviously, I believe that the set date's going to be a little bit farther away down the road now. I thought before that it was going to be June 8th, but obviously that's not the case, so I'm thinking it's going to be very, very late June, and they still have not given us any word on it, so that means that it could be still another 2 to 3 weeks from now. What's your favorite maze and ride at Universal Studios Hollywood? La Llorona, 2012, and Revenge of the Mummy. And that was from Royal Bear. Its Conception 76 asks, what is the future of your channel after the Jurassic World construction ends? Are you still going to post more videos? Now, I did release a statement on YouTube about this because there's been a lot of confusion. Originally, I am not a construction channel, guys. I have done construction here and there, like HHN construction, but I've never been solely construction. There's a lot of channels out there that are solely construction updates, and that's their thing, but I've never been solely construction. I do a lot more than that, If you're just here for Jurassic World, then make sure to go check out all my other content as well. I do vlogs, theme park reviews, announcements, all that stuff. But construction has never been my main source of content. Yes, that is what's doing very good right now in views and popularity and all that, but it's never been about the views. It's been more about just updating with the fans and what they want to see, because after all you guys want to see is what the progress is and everything, and that's what the content you guys enjoy. So my job is to do that as best as possible for you guys so you guys can be happy. And that's what I'm trying to do and pursue this as a career and make everybody happy and really just keep fans in the loop who can't really make it out to the park as much. So that's my goal. It's not just my main source of content. I do other content, but that's a big part of it. I'm going to do one more question from YouTube and then we'll move on to the Instagram questions. Ismail Flores asks, what is your prediction for the HHN Maze? As far as the next announcement goes, which won't be for a while now, as Murdy said, I believe that the next announcement is going to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now obviously it's not confirmed that we're getting the maze, but it's clear to all the fans and me that we're going to be getting the maze in the Mummy queue. The facade really gives it away, and they had it in Orlando last year, so nonetheless it'd be perfect as a maze for Hollywood this year. I believe that that's going to be the next maze announcement as far as everything goes. If we do get Killer Clowns, that would definitely be the next one. There's really no doubt about it though. If you go to the park and see it in person, you can see it even more. That is obviously the 10 from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Moving on over to Instagram, Maria. Why are you on here? That's my coworker. She asked, how's the new SeaWorld ride? OMG, big fan. New SeaWorld ride, Tidal Twist. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or not. I posted a POV on my channel if you want to go check that out. It's a great ride. There's been tons of hate around it though, as far as fans saying that it's a carnival ride and it sounds loud. And I can understand where they're coming from, but SeaWorld doesn't have a lot of money right now as they're putting it all into the massive Mako dive coaster that's coming in 2020. So this was kind of just to hold us off. I think it's a great addition to the park. The more rides, the better. And they're staying still true to their conservation progress and stuff like that with the Rising Tide conservation. I really like it. I think you guys should go check it out for yourself before saying anything bad about it, because I think it's a great ride. Tiffany Lovett asks, what is your favorite water ride to go on in California? Definitely Splash Mountain, hands down. That will always be my favorite water ride in California. Atlantis is up there, Journey to Atlantis, but Splash Mountain is my favorite. My good friend Becky, yo it's Becky, asks, does SoCal Exploring have travel plans to other theme parks in the future? And yes guys, I will be announcing soon. We are going to HHN Orlando and I cannot wait. That will be in September. Obviously, I'm going to try to go for opening night. If not, I'll try to go later on in the year of the event. But we are going to be going to Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure and potentially Volcano Bay and HHN Orlando. So I'm very excited. That will be coming up in September. Stay tuned if you want to hear all the announcement details about that coming out soon. I need to start booking everything. I already have everything planned. I just need to book it all, and then I'll make the announcement video as it's all set in stone. And Anthony, the Knights of Horror, asks, what is your favorite part of being a theme park YouTuber? And I think my favorite part is just meeting people. You know, I know it sounds corny, a lot of people say it, but meeting new people in the community is always great. Obviously, I've had my here and there drama in the community back then, but that's all over now. We've been professional ever since, and just meeting new people is always cool. I met Anthony in the theme park community. He's great. I love meeting people. And also the theme park community is it's not really small, but it's not like a huge, you know, it's not a huge thing. So the fact that you can go to a theme park and people know who you are from the internet and stuff is really cool. Meeting all of you guys, meeting the fans, it's great. And I love it. And I love updating at the parks, all these different media events that I get invited to. I love having the opportunity to go out, film, and then show you all guys what is to be expected when you visit Universal or Legoland or SeaWorld or Disney or whatever it is. I love doing that, and I love giving back to the fans who can't always make it out to theme parks, like I said earlier about the updates and stuff. AB Cool 2006 said, hey SoCal, listen, you are one of the best YouTubers I've seen. I still remember when you were starting. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, it's been a long 4 years, almost 5, coming up in November. So thanks for those kind words. I really appreciate it. I love feedback like that. And enough with the hate, guys. I've been getting quite a bit of hate comments, and I understand it's the internet, but come on, do we really need hate? Tony_UA6 says, any chance of a Chucky House this year? Well, I don't think there's really a big possibility of Chucky coming. He could make a cameo in this year's event, but I don't think there would be an actual maze. Obviously, Child's Play is coming out, but I don't know if there'd be an actual maze or anything like that, unfortunately. It'd be cool, but I don't think so. Last question comes from _rockfan1999_. He asks, what is your favorite part of the new Jurassic World area of Universal Studios Hollywood? Now, my favorite part, hands down, is the raptor encounter, because the raptor encounter is going to be like Orlando's. If you guys haven't seen how that one's like, search it up. It's really cool. It's more immersive and everything. I think that's great. I think the raptor encounter is going to look really cool. Also, I really like the new theming around the area, like the rock work, and the sign is great. I actually really like the sign. Like I said in my recent construction update, in pictures it looked kind of corny to me, but then being there in person, I actually really like it. And just the whole area in general is just so nicely designed and more modern for a Jurassic World to ride. I really do enjoy it. Overall, great success on Universal. Raptor Encounter is my favorite area, but as far as everything else goes, I love it all. So it's hard to even pick one as my favorite. That's gonna do it for this video, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. If you did stick to the end, make sure to check us out on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram, at SoCal Exploring on Twitter, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or construction updates, or theme park updates, or any of that. Subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, because you're gonna want to stay in the loop of when I update or when I upload these videos and such. And if you want to participate in future Q&As, make sure to check me out on Instagram, like I said, because that's where I usually post, hey, ask me a question, and you'll have the chance to be featured in a new video. So make sure to keep up to date with me all over there, because I'm always posting. And with that being said, positivity is key. Do not let those negative barriers get in the way of you want in life, because if you let those negative barriers get in your way, then you'll never be successful. And that's what I've always strived by, and that's why I'm doing so great right now, and I'm so happy all the time. I love you all. Thank you all for the support, and remember to keep exploring. Peace. Everyone cashed out. They got the